What's up guys, David here, and for most college students, we are near the end of our semester. And just like you, I am not 100% satisfied with my grades. Now, what do people do when they're not very satisfied with their grades? Apparently, they rant about it on Reddit. And hopefully, reading about other people complaining will help me feel a little bit better about myself. And just so that I'm not a complete scumbag, I will also give my advice if I run into like a subreddit where someone is actually asking for like an advice. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be checking on the college subreddit to see what people are talking about at the end of finals week. Now, I know a lot of people who post on this subreddit come from a rather difficult background, so I will try not to clown anyone, unless they're being like a complete idiot. Anyways, I think I've said everything I needed to say, so let's go. I just realized this was open the whole time. Alright, so we're on Reddit right now, and I guess I'll go on the college subreddit to see what threads they have. So for now, I'm going to filter it as new. I'll probably look for like maybe one subreddit right now and go ahead and react to that, and the rest of them will be filtered as hot because I'm pretty sure that's more interesting. Anyways, let's go ahead and look for some good ones. Alright, this one's pretty good. Alright, so professor gave me a much higher grade than I deserve. Should I notify him? In one of my courses, I was bombing pretty much every assignment except a few. I checked the syllabus and calculated my grade myself, which turned out to be a D, which is like a 67%. Yeah, that's a D, which also matches the grade shown on Blackboard. Just a few hours ago, my professor submitted our final grades, in which mine as a B, which is totally odd. Now, mind you, this is not the type of guy to curve or give extra points. There's no mention of it on the syllabus anyways. He's pretty vicious when it comes to grading. Since I've never had something like this happen to me before, I'm unsure what to do. So I think this person was supposed to have a D because of all the bad grades. And I guess the professor accidentally gave this person like a B or something. So to be honest, I kind of have a mixed feeling about this. Because I mean, you definitely don't want to be failing a class, because I'm pretty sure you don't get a credit if you get a D in a class. So it's probably wise that you just keep quiet and, you know, keep the B and dip, so that at least you won't have to be taking this class again. But I feel like if this person were to be just honest about it, the professor will probably just let this person keep the B. I mean, realistically, what does the professor have to lose? Like, if I were to be this professor, I would appreciate the student's respect and honesty to me and reward his or her honesty. So to be honest, I don't know what this person should do. Let me know in the comments below what you think this person should do. Alright, so now let's go on, let's filter it to hot to see the better ones. Yeah, oh wow, look at that. Alright, so here's another one. I feel like I'm completely out of mental energy and I literally cannot absorb any more information anymore to finish this semester. Need advice. I've been spending the entire COVID situation completely isolated from anyone else. I don't even remember the last time I've had an in-person conversation with another human. I managed to pass the last 2 semesters with B's. I also took a winter class last winter and got a B. I feel like I used all of my mental energy though. I tried watching lectures and reading the assigned readings, but the words and sounds just go in one ear and out the other. It feels like my mind is completely tired and blank. I feel completely like a zombie from a constant isolation. My grades are sitting at a B plus D, D, and a P. What does a P mean? Is that like a fail or something? I don't know. I feel like my brain literally cannot take any more information. I have finals to take and I think I'm gonna fail them. I had to take a quiz and I literally just stared at it for 10 minutes. I couldn't even think of anything or how to answer the questions. Is there a way I can beat this feeling? I can't drink coffee or anything since it has bad effects on my body and nervous system. Wait, what? I don't think coffee actually has any sort of harm on your system. I mean, unless you have like some sort of condition, which I mean, I apologize if you do, but I don't think a little bit of coffee should really harm anything. Sorry, I can't talk either. Anyways, I basically am just laying in bed all day because I don't have the physical or mental energy to do anything. Honestly, though I'm not depressed, that's good. I actually thought this person was probably just depressed and not motivated. I still have interest and I still want to do things. It's just I have like no energy. To be honest, I feel the same way sometimes. There are days where, you know, you just want to stay in bed and not do anything, maybe play on your phone the whole day, and that's cool. go ahead and do that. Just don't do it, every single day. Like, I'd say maybe take one day out of 2 weeks to just, lay in bed all day. That's fine. This person also talked about drinking coffee. I think this person's issue is not having the energy. It's not having the motivation or discipline. Like, if you're at home every day and you're in your bedroom trying to get some work done, and then you have a bed next to you, why would you want to push yourself to do your work if you can just lay in bed all day, right? So my advice to this person would be to go to a library or maybe get together with some friends and just get some work done with them. I also think this person is a little bit too isolated with this pandemic, which I fully respect, but you got to take care of yourself too. So, sometimes go out, get some food, watch a movie with some friends, All right, this one's pretty good. Is it dumb to go to college if you want to be a truck driver? The purpose is in case your degree fails, you have a plan B. Okay, first off, I really like how this person has like a plan B if plan A does not work out. Because, a truck driver is not a terrible career, especially since it has a pretty solid salary and you can save a lot of money from rent. Because I've heard a lot of people who are truck drivers actually live inside of their truck, so you don't have to pay rent. But I feel like if you're going to be in student loan debt, you should probably do your best to not fail your degree. So I wouldn't say it's dumb to go to college if you want to be a truck driver. I think it'd just be like a really bad use of money. Why would you waste, $60,000 to be a truck driver, So if I were this person, I would consider making a decision. Either be a truck driver, make as much money as possible, save up, or go to college and try to get an even higher paying career. I wouldn't have one foot in and one foot out, Ooh, failing an entire semester. I was a valedictorian of a class of over 400 in high school. For my first 2 years, I maintained a college GPA of 3.8. Yeah, that's pretty good. Now I just lost all my motivation. Turning in assignments, studying for tests, attending lectures. Maybe it's because it's all online now. I just have no motivation to do any of it. I hate it so much when I used to be just fine with it. Could be my medications that have changed my outlook. I don't know. I'm about to talk to one of my parents about the situation and it's gonna be super draining. I don't know how I've changed so much for the worse. And it says, edit, thank you for all the kind words and help. My talk with my parents went much better than expected and will likely be taking next semester off to help out. Alright, I honestly don't think this is just a lack of motivation. Like, students just don't go from a 3.8 to failing all classes just because they're not motivated. So I honestly think there's a lot more to the story. Regardless, I'm glad that this person's parents are not too upset, and I really hope this person gets the support he or she needs. Now, this is a personal message to all of you guys. If your grades drop by this much and you feel like you're just not motivated, you're always depressed, please get some support. Alright, I've actually seen quite a few negative ones and I kind of feel bad now, but I promise this will be the last one. I just want to give as much value as possible because I feel like these situations are not too rare. Anyways, let's go ahead and look at this one. I needed to do well on 2 exams. I failed both. I needed to do well on my chem and stats exams. The rest would be fine. I had both on Monday and I studied like crazy. Grades posted today. I got a 50 on chem and 39 on stats. Ouch! I've just been in bed crying for most of the day. Both of these classes were only 100 level courses. What is that supposed to mean? I don't know. I guess it's not supposed to be too difficult. I don't know. I've gone to the professors when I needed help in tutoring. Now I feel like an idiot playing pretend, trying to vet school. Please, guys, please, if you're gonna ask for advice on Reddit, please read over what you're saying. This is disturbing to read. Alright, you know what? I'm not gonna make fun of people here because I'm probably not any better. Alright, but anyways, I could kind of relate to this. I'm taking chemistry this semester and it's a tough course. Luckily for me, all of the tests are open notes, so it isn't as hard. But I can definitely see myself struggling in chemistry if I'm not allowed to use my notes. I think my advice to this person is to just relax and take these classes again. Failing 2 classes is not the end of the world, and if vet school is your dream, try harder next time and reach it. Also, there's not a shortage of vet schools out there, so if you don't get into the vet school here, just transfer somewhere else. Finally, a positive one. Alright, 86 on a chemistry exam. Why is everyone talking about chemistry? Like, it is a hard class, don't get me wrong, but I don't think it's the hardest class. I honestly think physics should be harder than chemistry. Now, I'm not taking physics myself because I'm not an engineering major, but I can guarantee you physics is harder than chemistry, at least for most people. Anyways, I know an 86 to some people isn't that good, but when I tell you I work for this grade, I mean it. A lot of late night ups, is that a thing? Late night ups? Whatever. Just to try to get over an 80. Like, this is the one class I actually worked for throughout Zoom University. I had to drop chem last semester because I was failing and dealing with a bunch of shitty personal things, so didn't come this far in the curriculum. So this feels very rewarding. Hope everyone else is doing good and managing your mental health well. To be honest, 86 is a really good grade, especially if the tests are closed notes. But I mean, I'm happy for this person. They had to drop this class first semester because it was too hard, but they pulled through. And this is what I'm trying to say to everyone who's struggling in a class. It's okay if you drop the first time, okay? It just means you're not ready for it, all right? All right, next one. To those maintaining a GPA above 3.5, how? All right, so first year of college, started during quarantine, online classes only. For context on me and my personal issues, my 2 latest posts should be enough. Okay, I'm not gonna waste time to read both of them because it's probably gonna take me forever to find it. But I'm just gonna assume that this person was impacted during the pandemic, which I mean everyone is. Let's get real. All right, so I'm currently on thin ice in school, and I just want to ask how you guys maintain your grades. What motivates you? I am already taking steps to fix my mental health. I took this weekend off to grieve, but I know life doesn't stop for anyone. I need to get back to it. I want to learn from your tips, and anything helps. I understand online classes are the banes of our existences, but the college just don't care, okay? Even a simple just fucking do it, man, helps at this point. Thanks for your time and wisdom. Okay, a 3.5 should not be too difficult to maintain, come on. Like, I hate being a jerk on the internet, but if you're a freshman coming to college, you have tons of advantages. I mean, you have open note tests, a lot less assignments, and the classes are probably a lot easier. So yeah, I feel like you gotta discipline yourself at least a little bit more if you can't maintain a 3.5 GPA if you started college in 2020 during your first year. Now, as for motivation, I've seen a lot of people talk about today that they're just not motivated, but I feel like motivation is just not what is gonna cut it for you. You need to also be disciplined. Because to be honest, nobody is motivated every single day. That's why I think discipline is more important than motivation. Like, just make studying for 3 hours a day a habit. I mean, not everything in your daily routine is fun, right? So I feel like if you put 3 hours of studying into your daily routine, you'll do it regardless if you're motivated or not. All right, so let's go with this one. This one's pretty relatable, I can already see. Since most of these people are talking about how they have bad grades, let's talk about someone who's actually on top of their games, but still upset. All right, so let's see what we have here. All right, I was 0.2% away from going up half a letter grade. That is unfortunate. I'm feeling frustrated and sad. I wrote my last exam for one course on Tuesday, and I did very well. In the course, we had 5 exams worth 20% each. I calculated my final grade to be 89.3, which is 0.2% away from the minimum to get an A+. Ouch! Oh, that sucks. I really hope your professor boosts that up, which I think your professor will. Let's keep reading. I wish I tried harder. The frustrating thing is, if I had gotten one more question right on my 5 exams, I would have made the cut for an A+. Oh my, that is unfortunate. I really hope this professor will boost the grade up. Let's keep reading though. I'm so mad. I'm not necessarily upset about the A, rather the fact that I was one question away from increasing my GPA. Can anyone else relate? Also, sorry if the formatting is off. I'm on mobile. Alright, and it says edit. I've received a lot of comments about messaging the professor. That's my first reaction. To clarify, I've already emailed the course coordinator asking, politely of course, if there's anything I can do for extra credit. Unfortunately, nothing will bump up my grade. It's okay though, I'll try harder next time. Lesson learned. This is fucked up. But the thing is, I don't know what kind of college this is. I mean, it says in Canada, so maybe the GPA system is a little different in Canada, because I mean, I go to college in the States. Because my college, it doesn't matter what A you get, as long as it's an A, it's a 4.0. An A- has the same GPA as an A+. it's just really sad that some of these professors are just so strict with their rules that they're not going to increase their students' grade even by like 1 point. Like, professor, what do you have to lose by just adding 1 point? I mean, there's no rule saying you can't do that. Anyways, that's all I have today. My question to you is, do you like this type of content? If so, please leave a like. If not, also please leave a like. Also, let me know in the comments below what sort of content you want me to make, and I'll see you guys next time.